The Home Depot has news that will come as great comfort to your bathroom or bedroom. Right now, get beautiful savings on soft, comfortable bath towels, fresh bed linens, pillows, and cozy comforters. See it all online, order in minutes, even get free delivery right to your door. That's not just news, that's decor like never before. Save on select bedding and bath. Get easy online returns. Everything for your home, everything from HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done. U.S. only, valid through September 9th. Limitations apply.
Wise Guys and Whiskey. Wise Guys and Whiskey Podcast, episode 4.
Wise Guys and Whiskey Podcast.
Two old ass niggas with a microphone and something to say about today's hip hop. You know it's me, it's Mike Wise.
Yeah, it's AC right here.
And Miguel ACL.
And John. I don't have a nickname.
Jonathan the Spartan. I don't know. But
John
anyway.
John Seinfeld.
Yeah, we here again. Episode 4.
Man.
That's how we do it. We letting y'all know how we feel about today's hip hop, and then today we might be making a little left turn because the main topic ain't about hip hop today.
The alt left.
It's about Avengers: Infinity War, but we'll get there soon. Today's drink of choice is Jameson, as usual, but today is just the normal Jameson, but it's just the bigger version of the normal Jameson. We got a handle in here.
And they already cracked
And
like
that shit-
2/3 of said handles.
Handle.
That shit.
Everybody's getting
crushed.
hangovers
Handle just
tomorrow.
got handled.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
What is this,
I
a
can't
cup
be
sleeve
fucking
right
with
now?
y'all. That's a cozy.
A cozy.
There you go.
That's
Cozy.
a
Jameson Cozy. Brought to you by the Washington.
Capitals, who are 2-1 right now.
The niggas
against
just got
the
suspended.
Philadelphia
Jawbreakers.
Penguins or Pittsburgh Penguins. Sorry, not Philadelphia. Fuck Philly.
And fuck that man.
So how we start every week, we always say rest in peace to Clinton,
R.I.P.
the brother.
R.I.P.
Yes, sir. Anybody got a Clinton story they want to run by real quick? Jonathan, it's your turn.
God. Oh, I do have one.
What's up? PG-13. So nah.
It's really sad, but was actually sad on my part. We went to, it was me, him, and I think Trevor, and we drove. I had my Marauder. I remember that. I remember the whole ride there. We didn't realize that the box of beer that Clinton bought, the box was hanging out the door the entire time. So that was funny.
Oh, that's nice.
We got to this warehouse party, managed to break into someone's apartment that was at the top of the warehouse.
Awesome.
It was like a cool condo. Drank the liquor, or what we thought was liquor, out of his fridge. It tasted like paint thinner, whatever it was. I ended up earling all in my car and then driving home because the cop that was in the parking lot clearly saw it. Clinton walked home from like northeast to his house, and he was like, "Yeah, it was no
Sounds
big
about
deal."
right.
He just walked. I don't know what happened to Trevor. He was probably pissed at the whole thing because we were just drunk, but you know, it was just another night. It's a terrible story. That was
Shut
a
up.
terrible
Nah,
story.
that's great stories. Stories like that just always, hit something with everyone because we all have stories similar to that. So, continue to rest, bro. Let's get to this shit.
Get to the
First thing
shits.
we talking about is this little prom ass little boy in Florida, white Florida teen that posted a sign to a girl he wanted to invite to the prom, and the sign read, "If I was black, I'd be picking cotton, but I'm white, so I'm picking you for prom."
I mean, he got his comeuppance though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He kicked him out.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
happened.
Yeah, apologize. His parents apologize. I'm like, fuck all that, man. Like,
Yeah, let's keep it real. They only apologize because the shit went viral.
yeah. Like, that's some shit they teaching their kids at home.
It's fucked up.
Yeah,
like
this
this
is
shit. I shouldn't be seeing shit like this in 2018, bro.
these kids though, like they in the digital age. They know how social media works. I fail to understand how you could be that much of an idiot to think that some shit like that isn't going to potentially ruin your life.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything,
go viral as it did.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
subsequently ruining your life.
You got all information and history at your fingertips. Like, for you not to be aware is like very ignorant.
Is it the bubble? Like how we kind of were in a bubble with DC? Or were they in like the KKK bubble in Iowa?
I mean, it could be.
It could definitely could.
Where was he from?
Florida.
Florida. And you know Florida racist.
Exactly.
But I heard something like he was trying to blame his English teacher or some bullshit like that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm like, come on.
So not only did he do something stupid, he was quick to throw somebody else on the bus. His teacher was probably blown as shit. Like,
I think dude is like 17 or 18 or something like that.
He's a senior.
High school, yeah.
He's definitely a senior.
So what he just learned about?
I'm telling you, he's one of these.
something?
I'm looking at his picture right now. He one of the motherfuckers you see on Fortnite right now, calling you nigga. He calling you nigga on Xbox, on PlayStation.
Yeah.
He calling you nigga right now.
Yeah, they go.
Did he apologize or
he did apologize because
and his parents apologized.
So apparently his parents said you're not going to prom and you're not walking on graduation.
I mean, that's not going to do anything.
I mean, it depends on how much it means to that kid, but you're right. At the end of the day,
he's going to go to college and get all types of
rape
white
a black
pussy.
woman.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man,
I'm sorry. That's what.
They
Hey,
going to join the frat. And they
Picking
going to
you.
end up doing some bullshit.
yeah.
So.
Hey, little white boy. I hope your girlfriend fucks a black nigga at prom night and gets pregnant.
Want some cockle
Little
shit.
bitch ass
I don't know
nigga.
what cockle is, but yeah.
Gonna be a
what the hell is that?
Cuckold.
Cuckold?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that. Nah,
All right.
I hope your little white girlfriend gets a piece of this me. Alright, I'm tripping. Okay. Next. Yeah, fuck you, little white boy. Anyway, next story. So, Aunt over here
Fucking up.
with sounds and shit. Alright, so breaking news.
Yeah.
The two black men that were arrested at Starbucks reach a settlement with the city for a symbolic $1 each and promise from officials to set up a $200,000 program for young entrepreneurs in Philadelphia.
I gotta know your thoughts on this.
How y'all feel?
Man.
I commend them on one end, and then I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing?
I told you, man, the motherfuckers on some all lives matter.
You
shit.
really did say that shit.
I will say though, what they were in the Starbucks to meet up with a guy to talk about some real estate shit.
Yeah,
so they maybe they already had their bag.
Nah, get that Starbucks
Yeah,
bag.
but what was the whole what's the whole point of suing Starbucks for money? Like I don't understand. Like
Okay, yeah,
So
break it
what's
down
the
for
money?
me.
What
So
happened?
they sued Starbucks, and then the city gave them $200,000. I know I'm missing them steps here, but
because I thought I read that the city sued Starbucks because the city was getting money
okay.
from Starbucks. I don't know.
They doing that whole shutdown one day to
Yes, I know about that.
That bullshit.
yeah.
Let's all make them take
Don't
like a
call
Thursday
it.
off.
I mean,
First of all, how the fuck
it's-
you gonna get
it's
rid
two
of
sides
racial
to it.
bias in one day? Like
I don't know, but I see it happening in corporate America all the time.
They're gonna have them come around the counter. Sir, do you want something? All right, it's no laundering here.
Check
I'm gonna
this
let you know
out.
off the break.
Every time you get a big enough complaint to somebody at a company about some race, a handicap, or whatever, they just try to make it real quick. Let's just have everybody sit for a day, watch a dumbass movie,
Right.
and then go home, and then they
It's gonna
check
be-
it off. Like,
It's
oh,
gonna be the most
we got our-
stereotypical joint
like
too.
I know my
Go watch
experience.
Django Unchained.
Like my experience
Really?
working in retail, man. Like that shit ain't gonna do nothing. Like they still gonna profile niggas.
They're gonna show Master P. I got the hookup.
hey, that was
It's
a
a great
classic.
movie.
Classic.
Pass that movie.
Oscar award winning should have.
Hey, I just
Where's Sister Shock at?
sidebar.
Hey, Silk the Chocolate is one of my favorite
There you
rappers.
go.
I
Sidebar.
will
Here you
fight.
go.
When
Side-
have you ever heard anybody say, "Hey, play that Silk the Shock"?
Yo,
When?
Look,
Silk the Shockers.
Silk the Shocker.
We from
on
that
his
age.
album.
We from there.
Got some great features. So I look towards the features.
Hey, what's the name of his album?
Charge It to the Game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the classic. Charge It to the Game.
But nah,
He had a song with
That's the only
Destiny's
album he
Child,
had.
son.
that
definitely
joint was
did.
poop though.
Hey, the joint with
That
Maya
was my
though.
favorite
The
joint,
remix,
man.
I'm moving on.
But
shit.
see,
And
hold on.
they collaborated on each other's
Yeah, I
tracks
hear you.
too. Both of
But
them
guess
were
what?
hits.
She murked him on that track, and I don't even remember it. Like, come on, man.
So
He
what, you
raps like-
so what you trying to say is everybody low key wanted
I
to
used to
listen
know the
that
words
Silk
too.
Because you know he had the features.
I rap it if I could.
Yo, he raps like he
He
raps
said
in
I
his
never
concert.
loved you. I started slinging some
Hold up.
cane.
I think I'm gonna
He's
get a
love.
sandwich. Nah,
I hate it.
shit.
They want to see Silk incarcerated. I don't know the rest of it.
I'm gonna go back and listen to
Mister!
I will. I'm about
Is he on
Silk the
today?
Shocker!
because I'm in control of this. I'm going to just start sliding snippets of Silk the Shocker every 2 minutes of this
Oh
podcast.
my god,
Hey, do that shit
Blow
real
everybody.
that's fine.
Mister,
Like-
don't play.
Like right here,
Ah!
slip it to me right here.
I don't care, man. Anyway, my bad. That
More
was a-
Jameson.
That was a sidetrack.
What was he talking about?
We was talking about the niggas from Star.
Alright, so anyway. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did I
So
say
anyway.
got the hook there? He's talking about here the
This
video.
is definitely one of the
Okay.
rawest episodes.
So-
Wise guys and
So they took $1.
Yes.
but it was just like a ceremonial.
Symbolic, I get it.
But
They're not
the,
trying to be about taking
the
money.
big point
They're
is
trying to be
was
free thinkers.
200,000.
Foreshadowing.
So what was the 200,000?
It's supposed to go to a program
program.
that they create that helps
Yes.
entrepreneurs.
For young entrepreneurs in Philadelphia.
So they basically gonna pocket like 20% of that.
Oh, shit.
Maybe. I
Maybe,
mean,
maybe not. I mean,
was
you know what?
was
Good about it.
200,000 too low? Like, should
Yeah.
they have said $1 million or
Yes.
something? Yes.
Yes.
Easy.
a meal flat, easy, just for the bullshit you put us.
I would
through.
love for them to do a sit down
But-
now
Well,
following that so
yeah.
they could talk about
I mean,
Well,
as
hopefully
Zane
you-
said though, like they was kind of all lives matter ish
Yeah,
after the
like,
whole
you
situation.
definitely got put in that situation because you were black. Point
Yeah.
blank period.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you
say
can't.
about
Can you
that.
buy anything $1 at Starbucks though? I know
hell
that's being facetious.
no. Nah, that's being real. I can't go to the Starbucks with $1 right
Can
now.
I get a
and buy
venti
nothing.
latte?
Yeah, but this is my thing though. Like people, like Starbucks. Like I've been to Starbucks and have not brought a thing that never got fucked with.
But we in DC
You were
though.
solo.
Because you light skinned, son.
DC.
Hey! I'm not light skinned. I'm dark skinned and albino.
Golly, that's a
It's
good one.
Jameson.
That's a good one.
Damn you, AC. All right, can we move on? All right, so J. Cole's album has
That
been
was
out for a
wise.
week. You good?
That was
You good?
wise. That's a wise.
J.
synopsis.
That was wise as shit. Wise guy shit. J. Cole's album been out for a week. So, in tow, J. Cole is the first artist to debut 3 songs in the top 10 of the Billboard
Actually
Hot
shocked to
100
hear
at once. First artist to ever do that shit.
That's crazy.
Well, those songs would be KOD, ATM, and Kevin's Heart.
Mm.
How y'all feel about this?
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I feel
I
great
think
about
it
it.
just solidifies his,
Debut
all the people saying he got great bars, but his beats are boring, or he's so boring you need to throw an encyclopedia at him during his concerts or some bullshit. he clearly appeals to hip hop fans. It's
Yeah.
just it is what it is. Like stop hating on this guy, man.
I think it just sets a bar for like cats who just make music in their fucking basement.
That's
I
real.
think
That's
looking
real.
at this, it's a little untraditional though, because with these 3 songs they were posed as singles, right?
Yeah.
So that means they were put out
Were
at the
they
same
posed as
time.
singles?
I mean,
They
they're
had to
counted as 3 songs in the top 10 of the
Right,
Billboard
but
100.
I guess
Probably
what I'm
because
asking is, did he, once the album dropped, did he say, okay, these are the
These
singles we
ATM
want to
has
push to?
ATM has
ATM
a
Video.
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 Kevin's
Kevin's
Heart
Kevin
has
Hart's
a
video.
And I think KOD being the first song on the album.
Yeah.
In the
Kinda-
self-titled track. Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with
Yeah,
you.
those-
Like,
those
there's
are
an
at the
intro
top
and
of
then-
the
So,
album.
you know what?
I'm thinking, has anybody released a project and pushed 3 singles at once? Because see, this came
That
out of
might be
nowhere.
it.
It wasn't even promoted.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that might be it.
But I mean, that's still great though.
What is orthodox with album releases now anyway? Like, the
Putting-
only
putting
thing
a
people
single
do
out
now is
before-
trying to run their single up so that when the album drops, you automatically have a gold record.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
For Post Malone, he went platinum.
Yeah.
Sidebar, let's go. Post Malone's beer bongs and
I ain't gonna
Bentleys.
lie.
Talking about-
I ain't gonna
Going
lie.
talking about-
platinum.
Coldplay track
Fuck
first.
Post
Sweet.
Malone.
I enjoy the shit out of Post Malone's music.
I like the first track, and then after that, I was
It's one song I like that's really kind of
banjo-y.
banjo-y, and then it gets into a trap beat in the middle. I forgot. I heard that shit, and then Joe Budden played it on his podcast, and then I was like, "Oh, okay, that's that same song."
Yeah.
Other than that,
Malone
like, he
is the worst rapper ever,
yes,
but
yes,
he knows how to write songs and he knows how to make great music. Period.
He's
Point
the
blank.
white Ty
I'm
Dolla
gonna
Sign.
check you on that one. Rockstar, was it really written by him?
Oh, let's talk
shit.
about this. Who wrote it?
Joey Badass, right?
Joey Badass wrote that
Joey
shit.
Badass.
He came out and said
Did
he
he?
did it.
Wait.
Holy
And he
shit.
came out with his version.
Did he pen the whole song?
Holy shit!
He said
Like, it's one thing to co-write, like, hey, your hook should sound like this. How much did he contribute? I do remember that he said that, though.
there was no debunking on Post Malone's part.
Mm.
So he
We
was
just
like,
gonna
"Yeah,
bring it to him.
I co-wrote the joint. I had a verse too. Here it is. Y'all can check it out. He had a verse on it.
And you know what? This is why these mumble... There's such a loose term now, but it's why these mumble rappers will say, I'm not a rapper, and then they'll get away with something like that. Like,
Yeah.
well, it wasn't rap. I still am talented. I can sing, play instruments. It ain't, well, so what?
Bullshit.
Look, man.
Hey, Post
Beer
Malone.
Bongs and Bentleys or whatever it's called is a good album.
It's a
It
decent
is.
album for what it is. Don't go into it expecting
Yeah, I ain't
to
listen
hear
that
top
shit, so
notch
fuck it.
hip hop.
I checked it
To
out.
hear
listen to
DJ
that
Premier
bullshit.
beats. You're gonna hear fucking
It's trap Coldplay.
You're gonna hear trap Coldplay. You're gonna hear trap beats with a fucking
Banjo
white
beats.
dude that's sad about life. Rap about fucking drinking cocaine and bitches. Like, I mean, that's basically mumble rap now.
It's my life, man.
It
I ain't
fits.
trying to hear Bray Wyatt do trap beats. I
Oh, shit.
You said Bray Wyatt? Oh man, inserting wrestling.
So, real quick, before you get to the next topic, what is the hottest album that you think is like, what's in your tape decks? Well, tape decks, that's how old I just showed my age.
Tape deck.
What is the album that you guys are just playing over and over right this very second?
I think y'all gonna judge me on this shit.
Oh, shit.
Go for
Don't
it.
say fucking Taylor Swift.
Nah,
Fuck
Taylor Swift.
What's those two girls, man? They sound like
Chloe and Halle.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I haven't actually listened to these.
Yeah.
stuff.
Like I like
They
that
did
album.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah,
check them out. I gotta
That
check
album
them
was
out.
pretty good.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Miguel.
I'm gonna have to say E40 and Be Legit.
You've been waiting for this
Respected
moment.
and connected. Yo, that whole project is slapping.
I went through that
I
shit.
don't
I went
disbelieve
through
you
that
because
shit.
everything E40 put out has been gold to me. So,
West Coast shit.
what about
Personally, for the past week, I've been playing Bobby Fino,
Oh,
Arian
that shit.
Foster's first
Just-
album. This nigga
shit.
went
I
out of
didn't even
football.
know
Arian
and
Foster?
went into
Yeah.
hip-hop.
Is it
And
good?
he
So
has
it's
a
dope.
good fucking album.
Yeah, it's
He's
good.
rapping. The production is good. It's real shit.
I'm about to download it right now.
Dog.
Some athletes can't transition over because you got
Yeah.
that.
Most
about to
virtually
say
all
99%.
athletes. There are some
like Rashad
exceptions.
Breeland.
Look, that Tony Parker album in French. Yo,
That was good. I like how you.
But nah, real talk.
lifted
That
Oladipo,
Arian
Ari-
Foster
Ari-
shit.
Ari-
What's the song he has?
It's
What's
good.
it? Is it called Amen?
yeah, amen.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Because you know everybody knows that he's a
Atheist.
atheist, and he
Ooh.
made a song. You don't know Arian Foster's atheist. You don't pay
I
attention
don't
to
pay
sports that
attention to
much.
sports.
He's a big atheist guy. He doesn't believe in God. basically.
Okay.
But he has a song called Amen, which speaks to basically the church for Christians, for Muslims. Like, it's just a very hot take for a song. It's really, just listen to it. It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah,
But the song "Lips" is my favorite song. Just because the
Lips.
sample.
It
called
is.
Lips.
It is. It
The
is.
sample
It
for that
is.
shit is crazy.
What
nigga
you
PP.
listen to? You can't say Post Malone.
No, it's not Post Malone.
You
Probably
can't say
Nipsey
Shaq
Hussle.
Lizzy.
Probably his new album.
Great album.
I think I'm still stuck on that.
CeeLo joint.
Yes, the CeeLo
It's a
joint.
great. Nah, the whole album is
Yeah,
good,
sure.
bro.
But
The whole album.
Hustle and Motivate. Yeah, the
Yes.
whole album.
The whole
Can
album.
I say one more
Dedication.
thing since he's on bathroom break?
Blue
Okay.
Laces too.
Blue Laces too.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Look,
Everything.
I don't know
good.
how y'all gonna feel, and I don't care
Go
because I'm
for
a free
it.
thinker.
Go for it.
Oh, we ain't get there yet.
I've been
Hold that
listening
thought.
to Jaden Smith's
Sire.
the first 4 tracks, the Blue
Yeah,
Series.
I did.
Them shit's
That
tight.
joint, it kind of just
Jaden's album
Them
is
shit's
dope.
tight. It
There's
is.
no question. He's dope.
Yeah,
He's
album's
talented.
dope,
Now, content wise, what he's saying lyrically, I'm like this with it because maybe I'm too
I
old.
mean, he's
to
living
catch
his
it.
truth. So, like, I can't.
I think
I can't
he's
lie
just maybe too esoteric for me to understand it all. I don't know, but
love that Batman track.
yeah, okay. Well, anyway,
Shout out to Clinton.
Hey,
yeah, I don't know what to say. He's like a young Kanye. He's like he grew up
Yeah,
in
you
this
can see it.
bubble,
You can see it.
and you can see it. Even as he's clearly somebody that's trying to learn and see the world and all that, but he sees the world from a perspective it's skewed, and that's just the unfortunate consequence of being a rich kid.
Yeah, exactly.
But I respect it. I respect everything that he does, and I think he's a very talented artist. He's definitely an MC. I give it to him. So hey,
All right. Well, we ran that one.
sorry about that.
I'm gonna switch the order of things because I think the one that we got next should be a little more important. So I'm gonna go to Bill Cosby. It's one of our heroes.
Bill.
A jury found Bill Cosby
Bill.
guilty
Oh,
last
shit.
Thursday of drugging and sexually assaulting a woman at his home 14 years ago, capping the downfall of one of the world's best-known entertainers. On the second day of his deliberations, Mr. Cosby was convicted of 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault against Andrea Constant Carrot Top. So, like, how you feel about one of our pioneers?
What was he got sentenced?
He didn't get sentenced yet. Sentencing didn't happen yet. They was
Die
trying to
in 2
hold
years
him off of
anyway.
bail.
Like, what
he
difference does it
definitely-
make?
He's about 80.
They put him
Like,
on
he
house arrest
definitely
until
put himself under. His testimony basically.
his testimony was used against him. His indictment was used
But
against
you
him.
realize that the reason they played him, they finessed him because
finesse,
they
God.
they agreed mutually to do that. What was it, the deposition or whatever?
Yeah.
Only because they promised him that they would not use it in future cases.
And they
And
used
of
it.
course,
And they used it. It's like they finessed the hell out of him.
That's
So-
fucked up. But, I mean, how bad can you feel about somebody that was roofing ugly bitches for 15
I don't know.
years?
He was
It's a
pushing
very-
himself away
it's
from
kinda-
black
it's-
folks.
I'm about to say-
before that anyway.
Go ahead. Speak on it, because I was about
Sagging your
to.
pants and all that.
He actually has been speaking down to us black
and
folks
like
for a while
publicly, like just
Yeah, he
looking
like,
down upon the youth, the black youth that would probably love to learn from a legend like him.
now.
Yeah, like all this shit been going on. Even like D.L. Hughley got into it with him for some shit.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
like D.L.
yeah.
Hughley is blood for life. He triple OG.
And like,
So
yeah,
I ain't
like,
gonna say
he-
nothing bad about D.L.
Oh
Hughley.
nah, it was like all like Hughley was like, hey, I got some shit on you, but you know I'm not gonna put this shit out. But like basically he was like, you know, you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with all these people, but I can say some shit about what you doing, which is basically the shit that's
Like
coming
a
out now.
precursor. No,
Yeah.
who was the comedian that said some shit
Bill
live?
Harris, what's his name?
No, he
Bill
really
Burr.
kicked it off.
Bill
It
Murray.
wasn't Bill Burr.
No, it wasn't Bill Burr. It was a black comedian, possibly
Hannibal
from-
Buress.
Yeah.
Hannibal Buress. We was gonna catch
nigga
it.
there.
at some point.
No, he really set the firestorm inadvertently.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not new information.
It was
This
a
shit
long-
has been out.
Oh.
It's been
But
going on.
what makes it go? Okay, so what makes it where an accusation occurs, like even with like Russell Simmons or whomever, and then it's like groupthink or lemmings, like then all these people follow after that once one accusation was made. Why is it waiting for? Oh, okay, like seriously, it's just
once one person comes out, then the rest of them decide it's the time.
Strength of courage.
Yeah.
Which, like, looking at this picture, Bill Cosby right now is throwing me the fuck off.
Here's the thing, though.
He's an old man.
I mean, like, I 200% don't condone
Dr. Hustle.
doing that roofing, the little half tipping or whatever.
Nah, absolutely not.
But the thing is, like, the creations of work that he had out kind of raised.
These are
Black
our
America.
idols, bro. These are our idols.
Like,
Sure.
like
We're
But
living long enough
did it
to-
raise his ego to the point where everything else was lesser than him? Like,
Yes.
I
That's the
just
whole
think
point.
that, you know, back in those days, they were living in a culture that was accepted. And he just kept.
I mean,
doing it
where's
and doing it.
Harry Weinstein right now?
Harvey.
Harvey.
But
Harvey,
yes.
Harry.
Where is he?
Harry-
Has he
looking
been
at Harry.
indicted?
they
on
made
anything?
sure to
Harvey
railroad
wasn't
his
doing
ass,
shit. He was
but
just like blatantly asking females to do shit.
You suck my dick. I give you a part and
Exactly.
Kill Bill.
He's like, oh, if you win this Academy Award, I get to see your titties. Like,
nah, he was going.
Let me jiggle your
like
clips.
Bill Cosby was just like, oh, let me help you give
For
you
a
these
role.
zaddies.
You
to
know
go
what?
ahead and lash his
I-
product.
I'm a fan of his work, but fuck Bill Cosby. Like,
Thank you. I mean, at the end of the day,
that's
like,
some rotten
I
stuff.
You know
hate
what's-
seeing
that's
black
right.
idols.
That's what I was
Like,
about to say.
I know it's a
I just-
conflict
Like, you can
because
separate.
he was up there when people looked at him like as a role model that created different jobs for people.
Yeah.
But like, dog, you can't be the nah.
He was like the
Well,
Kevin
yeah.
Hart before Kevin Hart.
Pretty much. But like, look at this. Can you look at, like, you can say Bill Cosby on one hand was this guy who was basically against hip hop and whatever hip hop is. You know, we all love hip hop and shit. He was against all of hip hop,
Mhm.
against the sagging pants and shit. But
Mhm.
the characters that he created is separate from who Bill Cosby is. So we can always separate Bill Cosby from
That sounds like
Heathcliff
a
Huxtable and all that
thing,
shit.
foreshadowing. But no, definitely.
We've been foreshadowing
Yeah.
Kanye for like the
Oh,
last 10
we
minutes.
about to
Yeah,
unshadow.
Definitely something.
But unlike R. Kelly,
Hey,
R. Kelly
who
is
was
no
very
longer
sensual
black.
music,
R. Kelly's like a smoky gray. He's not black. He's
mute
not part of
R.
it.
Kelly. Everyone,
Yeah.
fuck R.
Fuck
Kelly.
R. Kelly.
He's been doing
How
this
did
shit
like
for years.
he married Aaliyah? How did he continue?
Yes.
Like, how did we allow it? Like, is his music that good? Was
No.
the key to ignition that hard?
That was before
Yeah.
all of that shit. It was 12 play that got these
I
niggas.
get it, but he created so many hits.
All
Like,
right.
how did that happen?
Let me get this to you.
He
so
married
he married
Aaliyah,
Aaliyah.
man.
Aaliyah was what, 15, 16 years old?
Let's go with 15, just
15?
for effect.
She was in her teens.
And,
They-
and he definitely
They
wasn't.
falsely.
Nah,
This nigga was like 20 something.
he graduated college. She was still in like what?
He was legal.
mean,
she
just
was
think-
illegal. Is the
Fair
main
enough.
point.
But
here.
everyone found out about this. Like, this is common fucking knowledge.
exactly.
But we, as black people, allowed that shit to go under the rug. Why is that? Is that because shit like this happens in the black community?
Well, we were young when this shit was happening.
I mean,
So
nigga,
it's not like-
Aaliyah was like my age.
How
so
many
yes.
of our female peers in high school did we see get picked up from school
90%
by-
of them.
About
in
older,
a '96 Corolla?
Or
Like,
by
I-
a little old
Like,
nigga.
I knew a girl,
90%
I
of
knew a
them.
girl that was in the 6th grade with that got pregnant by an older guy. So
That's it.
That's
it's just
deep.
shit that was happening.
But why did we allow it? Like, why was it okay? Just because he gave us 12 play? And
It's like we were just.
Chocolate
I don't know.
Factory?
Well,
I
no,
think-
because right now, what's going on is social media. It's making
well,
everything.
now you can
It's
You
can't
can
fresh
see
shit
without
everything.
seeing.
Like back
Right.
then, like you had to hear you catch with a shit.
Nigga,
like you not
I
seeing
watch-
shit in your face.
And I watched this nigga piss on a girl.
But how
That
long did it
was-
take you to download that video though?
Oh, I downloaded
Nigga,
that
I
shit
ain't
quick.
download nothing. I went to Minnesota Avenue, the shrimp boat,
Exactly.
and they had the tape with the pictures on the motherfucker. I went and bought it, and I bought it home on DVD.
Yeah,
it was
I
burnt.
definitely
Yeah,
watched that shit.
but how long? But how long? would it
Damn,
take
that
you
was
to upload
crazy.
a
We was
video?
watching. It's basically
We was
child
watching bad
pornography.
shit.
It's like
yes,
watching Barbie.
we were watching child. Oh, hold on.
I never
It's
said
like
I
we're-
watched it at all.
But
I heard about
it's
it.
like we were really desensitized to. It's like it was normal. That is
'cause
so
we were
weird.
we were kids.
Is that
Why?
hood shit? Is that growing up in our environment? Just like, oh,
But
well,
You
know,
think
that's
it's a
right,
community
like-
thing where back then, because like you said, it wasn't technology, where everybody was so focused within the black community to bring themselves up. Because,
Yeah.
rap was really breaking a new ground in terms of that. I know R. Kelly ain't rap, but
I mean, he was
a
crosses
rapper
over.
sometime.
It crosses over.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it was more or less like the lack of availability of that, where everybody sees it, like Ant was saying.
I don't know. I can't understand it because if that shit happened
And then
today, we
maybe
would
because
bury
whatever
that.
happened, when it happened, it didn't continue to follow through. Then it was like some type of annulment or something.
yeah.
Yeah, but like
It
'cause
was
he
automatic because she lied on the fucking form. Like she said she was she was 15 at the time. She listed 18 on the certificate. So the marriage
because
was
she
annulled
did it-
because
So
it was
now-
illegal.
so now
Her
R.
parents
Kelly-
were the ones that was like, no,
No,
this
that's
isn't
fucked
happening.
up. So because a child lies about their age, then
Hey,
we're supposed to
let's back
X that
up.
out.
Let's
Okay.
back up.
Okay.
What's up?
Fuck R. Kelly. How we get to this
Yes,
place?
yes.
Man,
I don't
he
know.
ain't put out no music. Nobody
Can we have
cares.
a-
like,
But if he
General
puts out a
consensus-
new album, will everyone still have one?
No. I'm not
No.
listening.
other
to,
people will.
I'm
I
not
don't give a
listening to
fuck
R.
about
Like,
Kelly.
nigga,
it.
I don't even listen to Threats, nigga, because they sample a woman's work.
Oh, come on.
That was some of Jay-Z's best
Nigga, I
bars.
love that song.
Fuck it.
That was Ninth
Come on,
Wonder.
yo. That was sad the entertainer.
I
love
know.
that.
But fuck it.
All right.
That's how
but-
All right, so
I
can I
feel
get a
about
general
this shit.
consensus?
Because I got kids.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Fuck R. Kelly, but
I
let's
thought we already said fuck R. Kelly. We
Right,
saying
but
that. Say
that's
it again.
interesting
Fuck R.
that
Kelly.
I'm now hearing y'all say this. Let's put a pin on that, and then when we get to the next guy, I want to kind of refer back to it. But
All right.
go ahead.
But since we kind of took a left from two rights, as we normally do here at
That was
Wizeguyz
a
and
side.
Whiskey.
Somebody's side.
Fuck Bill Cosby too.
Yeah, you know what?
Fuck.
I mean, look.
I love you because you 80 and I watched you coming
I love
up
you
in the
'cause you 80.
world. And my parents made sure I
Yes.
watched you.
And he definitely created one of the
But my
best
parents
shows ever.
ain't teach me
A different world.
to roofie
That-
bitches. So
that's
fuck
my
you,
shit right there.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah, different world
Good
was
night.
my shit.
I
Good
actually
night.
watched that joint like maybe 3 years ago, all the way through.
It taught
Good
me
night.
about college, or at least what I thought
A
it
lot
would
of
be.
early life was built through Bill Cosby for us. I mean, in our
Yeah.
generation.
That's
A lot of
true.
the kids don't know who the fuck he is, other than that weird
Everybody
ass
know.
Fat Albert movie with Omarion a couple years ago.
You talking about what you mean, Keenan Thompson?
Yeah, man, that shit was wild. But
Yeah.
I just
Well, yeah,
want to
you
say,
know,
as a
unfortunately-
guy that watched him coming up,
I'm gonna just say
from
this.
youth,
I'm gonna just say this.
say it.
Karma is a bitch.
It is.
It's
It'll
gonna come
bite you in
around and
your
get
ass.
you in the end.
And guess
For
what
him-
else? And guess who else Kanye about to get?
Who?
Kanye West.
Oh,
Wake up,
Here
Mr.
we go.
West.
bro,
All right,
bro,
we got so much.
I'm sorry that I hurt you.
We
Bro.
got so much to say, bro.
Sorry, I heard you.
I'm sorry I hurt you. So I mean, everyone that would even listen to this podcast already know what the fuck we talking about. But just in case you don't, Kanye West is out, and we spoke about this on the podcast.
He's out.
Just
like, out of the
he's
insane
out.
asylum.
That nigga's
He's
out.
They kicked out.
He's out.
We just spoke about this on last episode, but we recorded it a day before he hit the shit.
Thanks for the turnaround.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Turnaround times means everything, one love. But Kanye West, he wears this "Make America Great Again" hat, MAGA.
That fucking MAGA hat.
I thought that was a Pokemon name. I saw the joint floating around.
I
And
had and just walked to work with it one day.
Good luck with that. I was thinking about doing some wild shit like that. I
Nah,
can't
I'm
do it.
joking. I'm
Wow.
never
Yeah, I
doing
would
that.
never do it.
No, I mean in my
I would
younger
love-
years,
I
I
would
would.
love to
thinking.
remix
So
that
you-
cap though. Like
You mean
how
like take
everybody
a
else
red
do.
joint and
Hey, watch Atlanta.
Yeah, that was dope what he did.
Yeah.
But I mean, even
You
just
mad?
make
Yeah.
something else great again. Just that you've seen the
funny.
I
creativity.
remember
How
out
about
of
we
it.
make-
YG did make America 400 again or something.
Yeah, make
Oh,
America
that was
blood
not
again.
that
or some
great.
shit.
Yeah.
How about we make Kanye great again?
Wow.
So
Sidebar.
reset oh, shit.
Already.
And
Yeah,
there
you
you
saw
go.
the shit.
Hey,
What's
see.
it? Dash Dillinger.
Yeah.
Oh, he put
Put a
This
hit
nigga
out
put
on
a
it.
hit on
Anybody
that
had
head.
Crips? That was so
Shit.
extra.
Like really?
So you just gonna whoop Kanye's ass? Like that's so
Like
random.
First of all, the nigga that did the
Snoop
video
about
was a
that?
fake Kanye West.
Yes.
So, Daz, you need to chill because it wasn't the
right,
fake.
right,
it wasn't
right,
the
right.
real.
I forgot all about that too.
Yeah, the one that Snoop posted
Yeah, I
was
seen it.
a impersonator.
He was a damn good impersonator.
He was talking about, oh, I'm the blood, I'm the Crip nigga, whatever he said.
So basically, Daz is an idiot too.
Yeah.
So we keep it going.
So,
social media.
like
Please don't
after
put a hit out on
all the shit that we've heard this week, I don't even have to, like, everyone knows. From the tweets to the interview. Actually, the
Interviews.
First, the interview with Charlemagne the God.
Yes.
I watched the whole hour and 45 minutes of.
Yeah, I watched it too.
And I really wanted to open my mind to what he was saying to try to just bring him in.
So,
Because I already blocked him out.
So how did we feel about the initial tweets?
The initial tweets.
I think he is terrible at projecting what he's really trying to say. So there's half the shit that come out of his mouth sounds hilariously ridiculous.
Well, to quote Van Lathan, he not really saying nothing. He wasn't really saying anything. He was just like saying shit, but it didn't mean a fucking thing.
I think some of the stuff he was saying meant something. I
I
think a
don't
lot of
know.
it was hollow.
We'll save the apologists for the end.
I think most of it was hollow. Like, let's be real.
Oh, it
He's
was hollow as
talking out the
fuck.
side of his
Hollow as
head.
a river.
What is somebody made a point was like, I can't. Basically, a clock is right 2 times a day type shit. Like, you could say a lot, and most of it is shitty, but in between that, you'll probably find some truth in it, and that's probably what was going on. But I think his intentions were trying to speak on matters that he just doesn't know how to express because his brain just isn't working properly. I don't know, but
Well,
It's called opioids.
I have a thought.
from lipo.
I have this thought right here. So, hold on, what are we talking about?
Oh shit!
Oh
Nah,
shit!
nah.
You Joe Budden?
But so basically, Kanye, blah blah blah. I just think I don't know.
All right. Well, let me pick this up.
Let's
right,
let's
I
let's
feel
close
like
it in.
I'm gonna get
The
this shit
slavery comment.
Hold on. You went too far first.
I went too far.
Let me
Alright.
start from the beginning.
Okay,
From
let's
the
see.
we spoke on the Candace Owens situation last episode. Then it kind of went deeper after that.
I would
It went
like to hear more
to
of
the
her.
Donald Trump, and then it went to Barack Obama was in office
is
for
in,
8 years and
interview,
did
right?
nothing for Chicago.
That was dumb as shit.
Which, to me, once he did that, I turned the light
Yeah.
switch off. I mean, I already told y'all I was off of him.
Yeah.
Just from the initial Candace Owens, just him, oh, okay, you about to drop an album. You got something to sell us. Now you want to come back on Twitter after a year and just start barking and trying to
but
be
he doesn't
inspirational and motivational
Even-
But
and
like
free
his
thinking.
free think thoughts has nothing to do with what he thinks about these people that he feels so strongly about. Like he feels a strong way about them, but he doesn't feel anything about what they're actually fucking saying.
Pretty much what he's
what their
doing
views
is
are.
he's farting online. He's just naturally doing something and not worrying about the consequences of what he's saying or
I
doing.
mean, he can do that, right?
He's getting a
But at
rise
the
out
same
of
time-
in his Calabasas bubble.
He's
I mean,
getting
at
a
the
rise
same
out
time,
of
he's
it.
got a lot of people, you know, especially artists, they got fans, and fans put them to that point where they're at.
Which is
That's
a
their money they're
mistake.
giving him.
I mean, that's a mistake. Like, I keep seeing that. Like, why do we raise our artists to be this? Like, it doesn't matter why you do it. People do it. Like, we came up with Kanye when we was coming out of high school. We was going into college dropout. It spoke to us specifically, just
Like-
what was going on through life.
Like Jesus
And then,
walked.
yeah,
Crack
like Jesus
music.
walks. Like,
I remember
then he
that
went to
freshman year
the
of college.
registration and he went to the graduation. Like, we all grew up with this
And
person
we
because we
felt
were all
that
in that same area with him. So you can't tell us like, okay, you shouldn't have put him up there in the first place. Like, it ain't
No,
the
I'm
point.
not saying that.
He was a great producer.
In the
He
words,
produced a bunch of shit, and then he came out and started spitting about real life. black
and I
so
still,
with
I
all
still
that-
put him up there from that talent aspect. But in the words of Kendrick Lamar from the song "Mortal Man" from To Pimp a Butterfly, when shit hit the fan, is you still a fan?
No. I gave you my answer.
That's a big
no.
part
Shit
of
hit
what
the
he said on
fan,
that
and
song,
nah,
man.
I'm out.
That's
because
you know.
the thing is, man, Kanye is really disconnected from reality.
Yeah.
from
Kanye
our
doesn't-
reality.
He doesn't know what the fuck.
Like
He's
he's
rich.
in real life. He's. It's like when Lil Wayne was saying he doesn't know shit that's going on around him. He
fuck him for that,
he is
too.
afforded the ability to do that, but he has his own reality, and unfortunately, it is separate from what we are dealing with every
So
day.
are we
Because-
supposed to be okay with that?
No.
I don't see why that becomes the deal breaker for listening to his music. Like, I don't feel like he's trying to say, fuck y'all, I'm with Trump.
Yeah, that's
Or-
not what he's saying.
Right. Like,
But he has a hard. He doesn't convey that in what he's saying.
that's
Like, he
my point.
can't-
He does not know how to express himself
With this
properly.
free
I don't know
thinking
why.
He's fucking 40 years old.
Yeah,
With
Can we start
projects
giving
out,
these niggas a pass?
You
And
gonna
he
find
got-
somebody on the corner right now who's a crisp
Nah.
60 and still
Nah,
can't
I
express
think-
he's
himself 100%.
disconnected from
Bruh,
the graduation.
I think
Kanye.
is the people around him, his family. I don't like talking about family though, but the thing
It's
is,
a Kardashian.
Yeah.
She can talk
All
about
right.
A lot of
look.
our black sisters are pushing that.
he can
as
have
well.
he can have a white chick or whatever, but like his wife needs to reel him in from saying this stupid shit. Like
I think she
What she-
tried to, but
Yeah.
once he started on some super nigga shit,
He
like
was
now
gone.
Kim is in a place where okay, if I jump into this now, I'm defending the slavery comment, and I'm a white woman.
jumping in how though?
And she can't say shit. It's like he literally took it that far where his wife can't even come in and help.
If this
None of
man,
the
if this man is
Kardashians
popping
can.
opioids and these
Yeah, I
all
couldn't
this
even get to
stuff,
the
like,
TMZ.
Fuck the
intro.
That shit
opioids.
was
The
weird.
reason
I couldn't-
why
hold
he
on.
had an
Let
opioid
me- no, no, no,
addiction was
Let me
weird.
get into it.
I did this for
this
y'all.
Let me get into this
off.
interview.
No, let me get this one thing
All
off.
right.
This man goes on a whole rant. Was like, I got liposuction.
Hold on. You ain't let me get to the interview first.
No, that's the hottest part of the whole interview.
No,
No,
that's all.
let me get the TMZ. It's here. Let me get to it, and then you speak on it. We all kind of. I know Kanye got everybody hot right now. Fuck Kanye.
Oh,
I said it early, but anyway.
That's fair.
So he had an interview with TMZ yesterday. Yesterday being Tuesday, May 1st of 2018, where he basically gave us some hot takes. One, he said he was addicted to opioids, which has happened to me too. I got shot in the healing process. I got addicted to opioids.
Right.
It happens. Two, he said he got liposuction, which I'm not surprised he's a Kardashian now.
Nah,
Like, what
let's
shit
talk
happens?
about this for a second.
for what?
No.
I have questions like, what is the problem? Why did he feel he needed lipo? For
Because-
us?
Because I got liposuction for you guys. All right?
Because
got it
he
for
didn't
us.
want
You
to
would
be
not
like
make fun of
Rob
me.
Kardashian.
He didn't give liposuction for me. I don't give a fuck if the
But
nigga
no,
was 100
no,
pounds
no.
or 300.
This
be like-
dude
I be like,
is
he eating
one of
good.
my favorite rappers. He's just happy being fat. Like, who cares? This is what I'm telling.
Now it's the time.
Let me put this in perspective, right?
Yeah.
So he's going with this whole free thinking approach, right?
Mm.
Why the fuck does he care about what a group of people think about him?
Oh,
They
who cares?
canceled that shit
He
already.
tries to
It's
act
not
like
free
he
no
doesn't.
fucking sense.
It's not free thinking.
He tries to reproject the. You right. That is
It's
true.
not.
You're now.
Yeah.
Now I see. I see how you just
sense.
brought it full circle. Okay.
Like, dog.
yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah. That's something to think about.
That's real shit. You cancel free
He's
thinking.
a hypocrite. I mean,
Then.
it is. He's yin and yang. He's conflicting.
And that's why I say him saying he loves Trump and he loves this. What's her name?
Oh,
I don't
he's
give a
Candace
fuck.
Yeah,
It's
he
bullshit.
said he loves everybody.
It's bullshit.
Yeah,
Because I
everyone in the
don't,
world.
because I
Now
don't think
it's supposed to
he.
be-
I don't
Right.
love everyone in the world. So.
Right, and
Like,
it's
I-
like he dropped some gems in that Charlemagne joint though.
Of
He
course.
did. There were some
Specifically
gems.
pick out
to be-
some-
Charlemagne was like this.
Yeah.
He asked
Here.
some good questions.
He
Charlamagne
basically
asked some
gave
good
him-
questions.
Yeah, he basically gave him the template.
That was a
They'd be
good interview.
But no,
I
I like how
liking it.
Charlemagne kept hammering at the Jay-Z thing because Kanye was like all like this at first, and he kept zeroing in on it till he had to actually answer the
And
fucking
then he
question.
didn't answer the
Yo.
questions.
The shit was funny to me because he sits there and say, "Well, Jay-Z act like he gave me the money directly." Like what the fuck he say? He say, "Well, Live Nation gave me the money.
Nobody would give it to me, but
Jay-Z had to
sign
for the money,
right?
Like, so Jay-Z gave you the money. Nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, if it wasn't for Jay, you wouldn't have got the money.
He knew he got because he was like, well, I mean, I'm signed to this label and a tour deal is part. You know, it's just common. I'm like, okay, well, you just he signed all that shit. The fuck,
he gave you the money.
But I appreciated when he still didn't directly answer, but he still Charlamagne got a lot more out of him than a typical
than an
interviewer would.
I
think Ebro would have done.
No, he would have just left.
You think so?
Yeah, he would have just rolled out.
Yeah.
No,
I think
what's his name?
Peter
Rosenberg. He'd have rolled out because he just be. I hate to say he's from DC.
He a bitch.
God,
you a bitch.
Let's get back on that.
Fuck Peter Rose.
I ain't saying that. I don't agree.
Nah, I'm saying it. Mike Wise.
I disagree with Peter Rose.
Fuck Peter
Out of that whole
Rosenberg.
interview, what I got was that artists are their own brand, and sometimes having managers and this and that, you split your own money up, but you're the person that everybody wants to see. So it's like you have to kind of get your worth. That's what I took out of that, and the whole thing about him trying to build communities and doing that, I thought that was great. Then that TMZ drink dropped, and that just like...
I wish he would have shut the fuck up after the Charlamagne interview.
Because it kind of reeled everybody in.
Manager? Scooter Braun. I wish he still had Scooter Braun.
Well, even if not, like, he dropped the Charlamagne interview and everyone listened, and then he goes on TMZ the same day and fucks that whole shit up.
The Charlamagne interview was from...
Oh, it's predated.
Right.
Everything.
And maybe that's what, like, say it was the same day, then maybe he would have went the hell home after that.
Once he went on TMZ and said that dumbass 400 years of slavery sounds like a choice.
I get shit. What he was trying to.
No, I understand what he wanted to say.
Fuck that one up.
Yeah. I understand where he was trying to go as far as thought in prison and imprisonment.
Right.
Oh yeah, everybody in prison comes together.
It's just some shit you don't say. No, he's just saying like mental imprisonment. Like they were there for 400 years. Like you don't say that shit. You just it was bad timing, bad words.
Definition of slavery is being taken against
what is it? The Jim Crow letter or whatever?
That's the fucking Willie Lynch.
Thank you, Willie Lynch letters. I guess that was where I thought he was trying to take it, but the
wordage
he shot that shit in the hell. Like,
hold up, is what he said? Is it correct in what he said though?
No.
Like, it's 400 years of slavery? Like, did slavery happen 400 some years ago?
I don't think anyone fact checked that.
It was
like,
400
you mean
years.
Like for 400 years straight?
Yeah.
Was it 400 years?
Or was it 400 years ago?
Yeah.
I see what you're trying to say. No, he said for 400 years. Like, it's a choice because no one thought to leave. In actuality,
but niggas
a lot of people thought to leave.
It was 400 years. It was 400
So slavery was 400 years.
Yeah, a span of 19th century.
A span of 400 years. Even so, even when they were able to buy their freedom, they weren't able to go anywhere. So they were forced to stay on the plantation because they wouldn't get no opportunities. Like, even if you break yourself physically from this slavery, what the fuck else
I don't even know if we can rationalize the bullshit that was said.
And speaking of that, I feel like bullshit. Let's transition over to the tracks.
There you go. That's where we want to go. Kanye dropped
he is
2
the
tracks.
moderator.
No, this guy.
Kanye.
He dropped Kanye. Brother.
Kanye. Alright, Kanye dropped 2 tracks.
He dropped 1 track in my
opinion. 1.5 track. One was
vicious ass beat.
One was a fucking troll track called "Lift Yourself."
That was a reference track.
And the other one was Ye versus the People featuring T.I. I want to know how y'all feel about. All right, we just gonna scratch "Lift Yourself" out of there because that was a troll track.
I think the beat was nice.
The sample was nice. The beat was.
I liked it.
The beat was cobalt.
I could see
$1 drinks.
I could see.
The beat was Nelly's on U Street. Scorpion.
The fact that she hit the stab I thought it was dope. I don't know. I could see somebody bringing bars to it, but
niggas tried already. I've seen videos already.
One girl killed it
though.
Yeah. She ended up on Funk Flex because of her freestyle.
Wow.
Boopity scoop, scoopity whoopity boop. Boopity boopity boop.
That's gonna be a hat or a t-shirt.
He's trolling Ebro the whole time, so I'm not really talking about that one. Other than you can see he's actually chopping samples and putting it onto weird ass beats. But Ye versus the People is supposed to be actually a song with him and T.I. Him being Ye saying the shit that he's saying about, like, you know, make America great again, loving Donald Trump, this free thinker shit. Versus T.I. who's T.I. is supposed to be the people. First off,
how did he become the fucking people was my question.
He came. Okay, you saw the video, right?
I watched the video of the making of it. Like, personally, there should be no people. It should just be Ye.
Yeah.
There's no reasoning. There's no having to talk or figure out the shit. The shit that Ye said is what Ye said.
So in that track, he's trying to rationalize it.
Yeah, it's them two going against each other. Like, T.I. is trying to tell him what he's doing wrong. Ye is trying to tell him what he's doing right. And then personally, I just feel like it's not a conversation. Like, T.I., the people have left. The people have been stripped away from Kanye West. We are not here anymore.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely
you have to earn this.
There's definitely people out there trying to defend what Kanye said. Like,
I have friends. What Kanye?
What Kanye?
He is far from what Kanye.
What Kanye is saying. Which I think is stupid. Like, because he's not saying anything. It's not rooted in anything. Like, you
nigga, I got friends on Facebook that I see justifying every bullshit tweet that Kanye says. Like,
you can't justify every tweet he says.
No, every tweet is a comment.
I can't justify every comment I fucking make when I'm drunk. So, I mean, what can you do?
Nigga, I was drunk. That was the justification.
Like, he's clearly somebody that is trying to communicate his thoughts, and some of that shit is just not cool. It's just disagreeable.
To rewind back to what AC said, if he's a free thinker, why should it matter what people say? So why should you make a track trying to justify your thoughts?
Yes,
that's true.
Yes, so why is T.I.
there? Is it because of his peers?
With that being said, this track is scoopity poop. Because you will not listen to it again on an album. You're not going to check for it. You heard it once, that's all you need to hear. Because it ain't
it's not repayment.
As you said, the people have left. They have went to their mountain.
Like I was saying, like, Kanye is just trying to find a reason to justify shit because everybody's coming at him. But like, you're a free thinker. You're supposed to be like, fuck what y'all think.
He's supposed to be
exactly. But he cares so much that he tries to justify the shit on Twitter. Like, when you say what you say, live by that shit. Van Lathan gave him his own ass. Pause.
Yeah. Like he
said what he said on TMZ.
Yeah, Van Lathan.
And what did he say after that?
You're actually not thinking anything.
Bro, I'm sorry that I hurt you.
Now, you know they did continue to debate after that.
I did, and I watched it.
There was additional footage. It didn't really change much.
I'm about to say, Van was still handing him his fucking ass. Pause. So it is what it is. Like, so can we all agree on one thing? It's 4 niggas sitting at a table with Jameson and mics and shit. Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast. Is Kanye West canceled?
No.
No from Jonathan.
I don't think he's canceled.
Hell yeah from Mike Wise.
A bit different.
He don't know from AC.
I'm going to say no.
No.
I only say that.
Oh, the damn chair.
Shit.
No from...
You know, anything new, media is going to eat up.
Yeah.
They're going to throw in your face.
We're all going to be
so even if you cancel him, you're going to see him anyway.
That's not the point what I'm trying to make.
Like, whether you don't fuck with Ye for what he said or you do fuck with Ye for what he said, you still going to be intrigued by what Kanye... Because he's been a trending topic for like a week and a half.
I know what you're saying. You're saying his power and speaking ability for being like somebody you want to hear is canceled.
Yeah, to
He's
me,
written off.
as in top hip hop artist, he's not in my top 5. By
He
the
said
way.
he's the top artist of all time.
No, he was not in my top 5. But
generation. That's what it
like,
says.
I'm just saying, like,
Oh, no,
I'm
yeah,
old. Like, he's
even
canceled.
still,
To me personally,
before this,
I've
he's not.
unfollowed him on Twitter. I'm not looking forward to any
I
singles.
don't think I ever followed
I don't
him
give
on
a
Twitter.
fuck about an album. Like, that's what canceled is to me.
Come on,
Kanye's gonna drop.
You don't hear that ting ting ting.
No, this is ting ting ting. No,
Hey,
fuck
Fuck
Kanye.
Kanye.
Okay.
Look. Fuck
It's on the
Kanye's
list.
out. No, Kanye is canceled. Fuck
Nah, y'all try to say
No,
I got
but-
3-1 in here that he
No,
wasn't
no.
canceled.
Fuck it. But that Nas album.
And then let's talk about Nas. Hold on. Let's finish the Kanye, and then we're gonna get Nas out the fucking way too.
You know what? Honestly, you're right. Fuck Kanye. I
Kanye's
look at
canceled,
anybody that's not getting me money or doing anything. I'm not saying fuck them, but I can care less about what they do, so they don't hold weight.
Yeah,
I'll check in, like definitely check the album, but I'm not gonna be like, oh man, this Kanye is the greatest. Like I don't, like I gotta get mine.
I can stand on this platform. It's fine. Fuck you, Kanye. Like, I'm done. I don't care. I'll listen to your old shit before fucking this shit you doing now.
You say you
and
will.
I'm fine with
Does
it.
that mean he's not canceled?
He's canceled. Anything after
Oh.
Make America
Oh,
Great
you
Again.
saying AD
Yeah.
after the death of
After
Kanye.
the death of Pablo,
Even before that.
I'm not listening to anything he has to
Jesus.
say. I can stand on that cliff by myself, but man, fuck
Man.
Kanye, man.
Man, Kanye should have been canceled when
Next.
he came out with 808 and
Come on.
Heartbreak.
Look,
Let's be real.
again, he's been taking opioids.
Opioids.
Two of them.
Me too.
2 a
Nigga,
day.
that don't make
He
nothing.
did something else. He had to be doing something.
Does lipo hurt that much?
I don't know.
We'll
Us
back-
niggas
don't do that.
I don't fucking know.
Why-
Ask them white bitches.
Is that the title?
Sorry for any white
Title.
bitches. Any white bitches that listen to the podcast. I ain't mean that for any white bitches that listen to the podcast. I love y'all. Liposuction white
Man,
bitches.
fuck the white bitch.
Alright, back to it. Alright, shit, that was deep, bruh.
That's a pill bill.
Alright, so we got a 2-minute convo. We're gonna get the sports in real quick. NBA playoffs, right? Everybody knows what's going on. Warriors, Pelicans, Rockets, Jazz, 76ers, Celtics, and Cavs versus Raptors. Who y'all got? Finals picks. Let's go. Who y'all got winning the series?
Raptors.
You got the Raptors beating the Cavaliers. You out your rabbit ass
I got
man.
Raptors.
You
I like
out
that.
your rabbit ass man also.
Oh, we talking about the Raptors and Cavs? We going
Yeah.
round table Cavs.
Cav, I got the Cavs
See
too.
my man
Nigga, I got the
Drake
Cavs.
winning in
I got the
on what's his
Raptors
name?
winning one game.
The fact that they lost
Kendrick
at home.
Perkins, old ass.
Oh,
They need to ban Drake
Hey,
ass from the
hey.
state. Get your
Hey,
ass.
if he old, then we
he's
old.
he got a little deal with the team though.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
like their
Yeah.
ambassador, right?
Yeah, but get his ass.
Yeah.
Them niggas playing
Hold
basketball.
up.
You don't
I
get
got a
chirping.
serious question though.
All right.
Did you see his jacket? What did it say on the back?
Scorpions. Hey, Mickey, I see you, Miguel.
Wait for that album, son.
And that's why the Raptors is going to stay home.
Boom.
And I don't fuck
That's
with
why
the
they
Cavs
getting
either.
swept.
I don't fuck with the Cavs.
All right, so you got in the finals. If we're going to get one team from the East, is it the 76ers, the Celtics, the Cavs, or the
I
Raptors?
really
Man,
like the
76ers,
76ers, but I
no.
don't think they're going to
They're
make it.
not.
Yeah, me
they're not
neither.
that experienced.
Me
I mean, they
neither.
do have a lot of experience, so they bitch. But
I think they're
Not-
building their squad, though.
This
They're
is
showing
a
lot
tough
of
one.
potential
This
for
is a tough
because
one.
their 2-star players don't have that.
Yeah, they're rookies.
Look,
I mean, well, Embiid not a rookie.
Embiid
He might as
not-
well be a
He
rookie
might
because
as
the nigga
well.
ain't played
Yeah.
too many games.
this is a tough one.
What's up? East. Who you got?
That's a tough one. I know
Boston
from all
might-
of them.
They have
Really?
That's tough.
I mean, they
Hey.
are still balling without they star player. But
2-star
man,
players.
2-star players. I don't have them making it.
Two.
They lost both.
Three.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Jalen-
he came back.
He is?
Yeah.
No, he didn't play last game though.
But he's
Jaylen
coming
Brown.
back, though.
Yeah. But no Kyrie, no Gordon Hayward. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, they lost.
No
they
fucking-
There's
lost
no way.
They
bro.
lost
If
Gordon Hayward
anything,
at the
I
top
feel
of the
like
year.
that's the only
first
series
fucking
that can
game.
go either way. Because nobody can stop
That can go
Embiid.
7 games, right?
Yeah, it's Because they don't. That's tough. That's tough. Because I think nobody can stop Ben Simmons. And he has a certain what is that? Mount Manor
mini
about him.
LeBron.
Like
bro.
nobody could get in his head.
Mini LeBron.
Yeah. If he's on point and what's his name, Markelle Fultz, if he shows up anywhere,
shout out.
Is it a
number one pick of this year?
Who
from here? Shut up.
Yeah.
Who the is it? Marquis Boris brother?
Yeah,
he's on Boston.
Yeah,
he's busting ass.
Yeah, he's
Pause.
a better brother.
Wizeguyz got the short end of that.
He's cool. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and just pick and say I'm gonna say the Celtics. That was very conflicting.
Really?
That was very conflicting though.
Really? And AC, Boston. I'm going Cavs in the East. Like, LeBron is in...
Wait a minute.
I said the finals in the East. Y'all missed that whole shit.
You went around with the 76ers Boston. Which one?
I thought we were just...
the 76ers Boston. I think 76ers will win.
I thought we were just talking about games. But
man,
I'm going to take 76ers.
With that Ben Simmons.
I forgot all about Golden State. Shit.
That's West, bro. I know.
So, all right.
Shit,
So
bro.
you said... So, yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so I got 76ers, and then I got the Cavs beating the Raptors in 5. Bank it, because I won that Wizards shit. Raptors in 6.
Hey, but what did I say? I said that they had to take one. They had to take one in Toronto. If they didn't take it, then they didn't take it.
So you got the Cavs beating the Raptors?
I have the Raptors beating the Cavs.
All right, Miguel.
I already answered this. The Cavs.
I bet you a shot of Jameson.
All right, that's a fucking
John
bet.
said the Raptors.
I did say that.
He did. John don't know shit.
So, all right.
All right, so...
I always jump in the playoffs.
And then in the East...
You can't be the only Boston and
West,
albino
right?
person going against...
So the West, Warriors, Pelicans. Who you got?
Easy Warriors.
Warriors.
I'm going
Warriors.
Shut up, son. All right, Rockets versus Jazz. Rockets. Everybody say it in unison. Rockets. Rocket Raccoon.
Playoffs last year, though. I do remember
he did
that
choke
shit.
like a motherfucker.
Like, what
but
was
it's
that
Chris
about?
Paul in there now.
Yeah, it's a different team now.
Different team, yeah.
They got your man Thuggish
All right,
right.
so who y'all got in the finals? I need a West pick and an East pick. To me, it's going to be Rockets Cavs.
Damn, that's last year.
Rockets Cavs.
Wizards Grizzlies. You said Rockets Cavs?
Are you saying it?
No.
You can't say that and say that the Celtics.
I'm saying this is the East versus West, right?
Yeah, like finals.
Boston
shit.
Warriors.
Damn! Okay.
Wow.
I like it, though. I like it.
I'm going to have to say the Cavs Warriors.
Cavs, Warriors. I'm tired of that matchup.
I know. It ain't going to be that next year.
The whole thing, son.
Toronto and who? On who?
Whoever. Golden State. Toronto and Golden State.
They nice for what?
Let's cancel John.
That was good.
Nigga said Toronto.
You don't think Toronto has the potential?
I don't think Toronto.
They got the potential to stay home.
And then if they win this round, they're going home.
But who did they beat? The Wizards.
Exactly.
The Wizards, they were
sad.
They were
talk
underhanded,
about our
bro.
local team like this.
No, we love the
We
Wizards.
said that our local teams stay.
Shout out to the Capitals. Y'all better win this shit, son. Capitals. Yeah. A-T. I don't know. I ain't never been to a Capitals
the Washington Football Arena team.
I know.
They lost like
Washington Valor.
The
Y'all
Chuck
some
Browns.
shit, too.
The Chuck
Y'all some
Browns.
shit, too. But I love you. Let's go. Washington Valor.
Shout out to them.
Ain't Serena Williams on our tennis squad?
Nah, that was back then.
Tennis
Shit,
squad.
yeah, like the Washington Castles. You don't know
Wow.
you don't know the tennis squad, son.
I don't remember that.
Our
Shout
tennis
out.
squad was crazy. I'm
Shout
like,
out.
we was
Shout
killing
out
this
to
shit.
Shout out to
Serena
the-
Williams.
Shout out to the Mystics, man.
Shout out to Shanika that's graduating next Saturday. All right, that's probably gonna hurt y'all ears. All right,
Yes.
so we done with sports. Let's get to the main topic, y'all.
This one more shit.
Let me get comfortable because
shit.
this one, this one hurt my heart. Avengers: Infinity War.
How do I forget about the
Go ahead, use the bathroom, man. This is rough on all of us.
This motherfucker Thanos.
Hey, my love.
You watched The Walking Dead?
I watched.
You watched The Talking Dead?
I watched The Talking Dead.
I need a talking.
Talking
Avengers.
Avengers.
Come on, man.
Talk Avengers.
And this is what this is here for.
I know.
The fact that we gotta
rough.
wait till next May.
All right, hold on. Let me let y'all know before we continue. Spoilers are happening now.
Man, nigga,
if you haven't seen the movie
Wednesday.
now, fuck you. But if you haven't seen it, just cut the
Tomorrow,
podcast off
it will
right
be
now.
a whole week.
Just cut the podcast off. You ain't watched it by now. But Avengers,
Jameson,
Jameson, Infinity War. I'm sorry. Avengers Infinity War has made $258 million in its opening weekend, which makes it the biggest box office open ever of all time.
Even back when we was talking about that episode 2,
yeah.
John, he was like, "That's gonna be."
He said it. It's gonna hit it. Yeah, it's gonna hit it.
I mean, you have the Black Panther crowd, you have the Guardians crowd, you have everybody is putting money into this bag. Of course,
smart Marvel.
It's going to go to the billion mark and probably way past. It's going to be the
Marvel
biggest selling film.
You doing better than Justice League? Because Justice League was some shit. Fuck Justice League.
The thing is, I watched Justice League on a plane and I kind of appreciated it.
I watched it in IMAX 3D and I didn't appreciate it. That was the dumbest movie ever. But we ain't talking about that right now.
But Avengers made more than Justice League made the whole time they made the theater.
In 3 days.
Somebody compared it by when their trailers were released. Like, I think Infinity War hit like 60 million in a week.
Shit.
And Justice League hit like 38 million in a month.
Like
it was just, that was it. That was tail of the tape off of their trailers.
I went to Justice League IMAX 3D. I went to Avengers Infinity War IMAX 3D.
I went to 4D.
And it was
the fucking chair was a roller coaster.
Nigga, I fell asleep in Justice League.
Damn,
and I watched it. That shit was trash.
I didn't think it was that trash.
Oh, it was horrible.
Wonder was the best movie.
We're not gonna do
that. That was trash.
This is dedicated to Avengers.
Wonder Woman was okay.
Yeah,
though.
that was.
I like
spoilers ahead. All right, so we're here as Wise Guys and Whiskey Podcast. We're here at the funeral of some of our mightiest Avengers that perished at the sight of Thanos and his Infinity Gauntlet and the snap of his fingers. Me, Mike Wise, I will be speaking in behalf of Doctor Strange and Dr. Stephen Strange. He was once a wealthy man. Hands that saved hundreds from dying. He had a love for fast cars and the finest of watches. He loved to read. Yes, I saw him read a few books. He had a photographic memory and always wanted the hardest of challenges as a surgeon.
You actually wrote these motherfuckers?
Oh, I wrote this. This is sad to me. I had to prepare. Then the car accident happened and it changed everything.
Okay.
It was nerve damage in his hands that wouldn't allow him to be steady again.
Oh no.
It was sad. Yes. He took that trip and learned that all of these new things, and he became a better person in the travels to India. Kamantash, if you didn't know where he traveled to. He made new friends, you know what I'm saying? And one of them was a cloak that chose him.
Cloaky.
The cloak you've seen in the movie if you watched it. And it also, you know, he had mystical powers when he was here on this earth. And like no one could really see it until he showed he had the eye of Angora, whatever the fuck the name of the eye was. The time he had the time stone, you know what I'm saying? And he learned all of these mystical things where he could change time, he could move places. He was a very important person. No one really knew that because you never watched his movie. Well, if you didn't, just know that he protected the New York sanctum as far as, the realms. If you watched the movie, you understand what I'm saying. And it was his first mission as an Avenger, as we all saw him when he came. And he did a pretty good job. Like, I want to say that he was one of maybe 3 Avengers that really showed the fuck off in this movie.
Man, what?
I mean, he put some spells to use.
Yes.
Come on now, Doctor.
Come on.
Yes, he did.
That last spell
Oh
that
my
he
God.
had where he...
When he multiplied himself, come on.
That was
Come
tight.
on, son.
That was tight.
Like,
And that was after he was just
and this
stopping
dude
all
only
the
had
blasts.
one movie going into this.
Mm.
And he showed that he belonged to be in the Marvel Comics universe.
Respect.
See you.
Rest in peace, Dr. Stephen Strange.
Even
Yes,
though he'll
it is.
probably be back in a year. Spoiler.
Rest in peace.
No, fuck that.
No,
He's
fuck
gone
Ant-Man.
now.
Fuck Ant-Man.
If Ant-Man was there, he wouldn't be gone.
Ant-Man is on house
yeah?
arrest.
Yes.
No, Stephen Strange saw 14 million different outcomes.
14,023,023, I think.
He was
Was the
seasoned
number.
out.
Jonathan watched the movie
Probably
a few
In
times.
this house.
Probably
every
the
day.
one.
He saw one outcome that would help them out. And that's what made him give Thanos the time stone.
Yes.
So we love you for that, Doctor Strange.
Brother Strange.
We love you.
Testify.
I want to say, just an ending here, Steven, we appreciate everything you've done for us here. And I'm sorry that you had to perish. But your time will always be here with us. Just reverse the time so we can bring y'all back.
If I could turn back
That was
time. Share.
You knew Doctor.
Love you, Doctor Strange. AC, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to keep this short. Spider-Man.
Damn, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
He didn't graduate.
You didn't even get no cheeks.
Oh, your version.
You ended up fighting with your girlfriend's father. So sad.
AKA Beetlejuice.
I mean, had you had listened to Tony Stark, you probably would have been beating some cheeks, but we just taking a little too long. You know what I'm saying? We know you're supposed to be meet up with Mary Jane, which is not her real name. It's Michelle Jones. I don't know who the fuck that is, but we're gonna find out in Homecoming 2, and hopefully you come back alive. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure that out next year, May. But Spidey, you had to go. And it was so heartbreaking, man. When you said, I feel funny, Mr. Starks. You hurt a nigga. Thug tears, man. Thug tears, my nigga.
It was rough. It was
And then you
rough.
faded away.
Hmm.
Sure lived, man. There were so many reboots of Spider-Man, but you would have won Spider-Man, man. You, Tom Holland. You. It was you, brother.
And you got the new suit.
We don't even know how you got your powers.
He know how he got.
Yes, and we was assumed to know what his power was, but we didn't get the origins of how he got his powers. Okay,
They did it.
he just came in the Avengers, and that was it. You're supposed to know. But we will miss you, Spidey, until you come back.
Yes.
R.I.P.
Miguel, any words?
I'd like to say, as Miguel K would say, this brother here, not my brother, didn't know his mother, but Doctor Strange and Mr. Spider-Man are no longer in their covers because they've faded. I'd like to speak of a brother, Peter Jason Quill.
Oh my!
Everyone knows him as Star-Lord.
Yes.
First of all,
Yes.
Both fingers go up for that. I'll wait till my.
I'll just give you a quick background.
Yes. Speak, brother.
Brother Quill, he was born in 1980.
Mm-hmm.
His mother died from a brain tumor.
Yes, Lord.
His father, Mr. Ego, a celestial, impregnated her and left her away. Bastard. Created disasters. And Mr. Quill still raised his meek self to listen to these jams his mother made.
We ain't talking about bills, nigga.
All soul tracks. That's what that brother needs in Florida, listening to soul tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lord.
And then a blue motherfucker named Yondu picked him up, took him to the skies, the stars. This nigga died. He died in Infinity War. First of all, like, yeah, he got the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and 2. It was dope. He had a lot of confidence issues trying to go with the green girl, Gamora. They had a little thing going on, He had a little dope double barrel joint, but the thing was, if we talk about Infinity War, he got too emotional.
Yes.
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 And it's this passion that we all need to know about Brother Quill. He learned about his girl that he loved, but never said nothing because he was weak. There's no life for the meek. So pretty much, they had the chance to end this with Thanos. Spider-Man, Brother Spider, was doing his thing. Doctor Strange was doing his thing. All they had to do was pull out. Wasn't it the gauntlet was off? So I would have to hand an L to Mr. Quill in his casket.
That's a horrible use.
I'm only speaking facts, brother.
All right.
With that being
Speak
said,
your truth, brother.
With that being said, I'm gonna have to say this. Mr. Quill was on opioids, all right? During this whole ordeal. This man, Thanos, was powerful. He popped some opioids, all right? What's his name? Dax talked about him gaining weight. So he had to get lipo.
Yeah, I see it.
Y'all, do you see that?
It's right here. It's right here. I see.
Look, he took an L. He's gone. He's gone.
Peace,
He's gone. And his whole crew is gone as well, except Rocket. So with that being said, rest in peace, Peter Quill.
All right.
Star-Lord. You bum ass nigga.
John.
That was short because I just wrote it. I would like to start off by saying rest in peace to Gamora.
Hey, rest in peace, Gamora.
Since we're talking about that.
Yes.
All right, we'll keep this quick because, I just wrote it. Here lies Heimdall, the real MVP of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This motherfucker saved his fellow Asgardians, not Thor, and managed to put a big delay in Hela's goals before Thor. He should have been king of Asgard. Also, this nigga can see everything. Like everything. He was the Billy D. Williams of the Bifrost. He was also the dopest Marvel superhero with locks before Killmonger, so that makes him the greatest ever.
You talking about Stringer Bell?
I'm talking about Stringer Bell. I close with R.I.P. also, fuck Star-Lord, and where the fuck was Valkyrie? I'm done.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, shout out to you, John.
Whoa.
I'm done.
You were supposed to be.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Is this a sidebar? No, this is a front bar. Where is your eulogy for the Wakandan master, the Black Panther?
You had Black Panther for a eulogy, sir.
I didn't know. I
You telling me this man had
This
his
nigga
own
did an
set?
RIP for Heimdall.
wrote that shit on
Daddy's
the
little girl.
and let's talk about Black Panther. I love Black Panther, but this nigga ain't do nothing but punch a nigga once. This nigga This nigga Heimdall is the reason why Hulk made it to Earth to even tell these people that these guys was coming.
I mean,
I think just off of me dropping the ball in that
So
thing, I say that Heimdall deserves to take.
You gonna tell me this man who had Wakanda exposed to a heinous battle, you're not gonna mention him?
I'm always gonna be on.
Damn, this nigga fucking got. All right, let me do this.
He got Heimdall.
Okay, T'Challa, brother King T'Challa,
Yes.
Your Highness.
Yes,
I'll do this since brother Jonathan fucked up.
You better do this whole thing.
He fucked up.
You better do this whole thing.
I am. Brother T'Challa.
Hold on. Before you do it,
I miss you.
you miss.
You were the Black Panther, and you were the King of Wakanda.
One of these. I need it. We got to record this. I'm sorry. Real quick.
You fucking with me, Jonathan. Okay, so T'Challa, you will be missed.
Use this.
You became king after your father died. Your father.
Oh
He
my
died.
God!
Yes, we saw the movie when it happened, and it was not a good sight. So you took the throne as the king, and you did a bad job.
Why is he hitting them with a shoulder move?
As your technological advancements.
Your technological advancements.
overseen by China.
Shuri.
I'm sorry, T'Challa. I had to see you go away in this fashion. But I must say, in the final words of King T'Challa, the power of the Black Panther has been swept away.
What kind of fuck?
Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace, man. Black Panther.
Thank you. And then on that in Anthony, I gotta stop talking like that. All right, I'm back.
All right.
Did y'all like the movie? Yes,
I loved it.
I loved the
It
movie.
was amazing.
Now, I was under the impression this was it. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you got that
I don't
impression.
know either. So I went in it looking for all this adversity. I'm waiting for the Hulk to come back.
Hey, bitch ass Hulk. Hey,
Oh,
nigga,
shit.
you
Hold
my
him
favorite character. Hold on,
Hold
no.
him out.
Let me talk
Pussy.
to my guy. You're my favorite character in the Marvel universe, and then you gonna pull some bitch ass shit like this, huh? I know, no, we know you better than this, bruh. Like, I love you.
Look,
I watch all your movies, and
Look.
you was the best part of Thor Ragnarok for me.
Look.
And then you gonna pull this shit in Infinity War and not come out after you got your ass whooped
man,
in the first scene.
Yeah.
Hulk,
I done got my ass whooped too, so I understand the whooping.
Hulk,
But no, you gotta come back a stronger man, bruh.
man, Hulk was like red for Friday. I'ma took mine. Did.
Alright, shit.
That was
No,
Dog.
I liked it though. I liked it.
Alright, we love the movie. It was a great movie. Where was Ant-Man?
he was on house arrest.
Fuck Ant-Man.
He was on house
He was
arrest.
filming the next Marvel film
There
that
you go.
dropped this July.
It's supposed to happen at the same time, right? Oh, right
I
before.
think right
before and
right
a little
before.
bit during.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
That's
Where
right.
was Hawkeye?
He was retired.
Where was who?
Hawkeye.
Brian trying to learn how to be a better superhero.
Yeah. What was Hawkeye going to do?
Superhero.
In the middle of Wakanda or on Titan? What was
Well, he
what
would
was
shoot
gonna
an
do?
arrow at Thanos real quick. Bang!
Did
He
he
hit him right.
Did it? Wasn't
It's a
there a
quick
reason why fucking the Silver Surfer got killed?
Oh, that was on
Because
Marvel
yeah.
Studio contracts, honestly.
Yeah, I'm bullshit.
That's all that comes
It was
down
still
to.
his fault.
Because Silver Surfer is he's the power cosmic. He's
Yeah.
just as powerful,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, so
But
It's crazy.
he can't be part of the MCU.
not yet.
because
They're
of
merging
X-Men.
though. They're merging.
Yeah,
They're
like,
merging.
how
They're
the
in the
fuck-
middle of
How the fuck
merging
he supposed to be the fastest motherfucker? He get killed by bullets. Like that's retarded.
because somebody wrote some dog shit.
Yeah, it was
and
bullshit
that's
for him
what
to get up out of
happens.
there. That's what it was. All right, so what y'all think? Avengers 4 comes out April, May of next
Next year.
year. and this story ends. How do y'all think everyone comes back? Is it over?
I think
it's gonna be a lot
the
of shit.
people whose movies are on the docket, Black Panther, Spider-Man, who else died that was important? Nick Fury.
Hey, there's a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yeah,
Star
all of
Lord
them
in the
motherfuckers
game.
died.
Maybe
minus some Gamora.
So going back to this
But,
Infinity
okay.
War.
Who died for real?
Who died for real? Loki.
Gamora, Loki.
Yeah,
and
Loki's gone.
Damn, Gamora, she's
I am
yeah,
dog.
she did.
Dog.
Gamora's gone. Although it wouldn't
And
shock
Vision.
me if Thanos brought
Vision.
Gamora back some kind of way.
No, let me
It
give
wouldn't
y'all.
shock
Can I
me.
give y'all a quick what my shit is?
Okay, go for
So
it.
Gamora soul was given for the soul stone, so her soul is gathered inside of the stone.
Mhm.
Which, when he snapped his fingers,
Ooh.
he went to this place where he saw her.
Mhm.
Her soul is inside of that stone. So once I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen before. I ain't seen it, but I can guarantee you that when it unfolds, her plus everyone else that drifted away's soul is inside that soul stone
That's real.
that will
So
be
there's a theory.
released.
That's real.
There's a theory about Vision.
Okay.
They say
Hey,
that
can I just
shit-
say before you go,
Nah,
Vision was some shit in this movie. He did nothing
Yeah.
but get stabbed the whole movie.
Well, he
was
tried to
trying to
sacrifice
Nah,
himself for the whole movie.
he saved Captain America toward the end.
Yeah.
By what, being there?
He basically saved
No,
Shuri.
he was
Basically, when he was on that bench and she had a jet like come out there fighting, he got off that bench and he threw that nigga out the window.
trash.
He was like, he wasn't six man, but he got some. He got
was
some
trying to
trash.
get-
He got some
Vision
garbage
was Kendrick
shots.
Perkins.
Yeah, you had to try to bring him up.
He got some garbage
He was
shots. He got
But,
more shots than Black Panther did.
Black
Yeah,
Panther
for
was
sure.
ass in this movie.
Like they gave
So-
him one vicious like concentrated shot and that was it. Like word.
Too many characters, bro. You gotta
Nah,
focus on
So, I
son.
don't-
You
I don't
know
know how-
who was the last real movie?
They looked
in-
at February. He had all them shots.
so
they
just
chill
reel
out.
it in.
Yeah.
Reel it in.
So I think Vision is probably going to be a character that's brought back because of Shuri and not any other reason. Because I think she ended up downloading his
Me too.
memory
Yep.
and all that
Yeah,
shit.
because he
That's probable.
Because it was taking
He did
forever
that
to try to
shit,
get the fucking...
And then
Yeah.
she just rolled out.
Yeah, because she definitely...
That's very.
Vision's
He's a
coming
computer
back.
program,
Yeah,
so it's
Vision's
just an
coming back.
easy bring
He's
back,
Jarvis.
right? Okay.
He's coming back.
But talk about the last scene with Nick Fury and Agent Hill.
Captain Marvel.
Is it
Is on her way.
spoiling by knowing what's
We
going to
already
happen?
said
Like we already
You
Yeah.
see
said.
the pager. You see the
pages
font.
from the 90s.
So, as far as the cinematic universe is concerned, Captain Marvel is the most powerful superhero of them all.
Yeah.
Why is that? Like, break that down for the
All
listeners.
right. Well,
She's part.
without giving you too much, she used to be a part of the forces of the U.S. She started working for NASA.
So she know like Steve Rogers and shit, don't she?
Yeah, she knows
She
Captain
was
America.
she was in service to her country
Yeah.
in
So,
various means.
So how she ended up
With-
living so long?
well, she went to NASA. She started working with NASA, and then with them, they sent her to Kree,
Yeah.
where she met Marvel, and they became close. But Marvel going through the shit he went through with the Krills, I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm spitballing right now. I'm drunk and I can't get to my notes. He went through the shit he went through with them, and he died. But his blood gets pushed onto her, and then that shit gets contracted. She gets these special powers that are stronger than a lot of people. She can fly. She's basically the Superman of Marvel.
But better.
She's a woman. She has a vagina, so
Yes.
you can still penetrate her.
Where did that come from?
Faster than a speeding bullet. Now.
Oh my god!
That was deep.
So like she can fly. She can
Like
shoot rays out her hands. She has superhero strength,
regeneration skills.
regeneration skills.
She's smart as
so
shit.
She doesn't die. She's smart. Like everything that the Avengers need
She's almost like the Phoenix. Right?
is happening.
Wow, there were a lot
The
of
Phoenix
Captain
can beat
Marvels.
Thanos in a minute, but we ain't even talking about that right now. Phoenix and get Thanos out the fucking way. But she's coming. Her movie comes either February or March next year, depending on when they want to drop it. Then she goes right into the Avengers where she belongs, and then they decide to get shit back together because that's where she should be.
With that being said, all these other next releases, they have to happen after the next.
Well, not Ant-Man and Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp happens.
And then obviously Deadpool is a whole separate universe. Go see that too, though.
If they Captain Marvel,
that's in the 90s, so that's going on before this happens.
But it definitely probably has to have some type of implications.
Let me give y'all a quick something you might want to take into the next Avengers movie. She can time travel. Boom.
By herself? Just
by herself. Her flight.
Why do you think they picked her? Because she was the most recent Captain Marvel out of them all? Because there were a lot of them.
I mean, Captain Marvel is Captain Marvel is Captain Marvel. Like you can go through the comics. You're going to see plenty of everybody. But they're going to give you a one person that's going to be.
But like what they based her off of was Miss Marvel, who ended up becoming Captain Marvel because
of the creepy
Marvel,
which you'll see in the next movie.
So
okay.
So shout out to Avengers for making a grown man cry. I've seen, and the memes just keep coming. So keep them coming. And we got a word to the wise in this whole shit to put a bow on this. And give it to him real quick, bro.
You got the shit?
Or not.
Here it is. Whoopity poop.
Scoopity poop. All right. This comes
to the wise.
From none other than Thanos himself. When I'm done, half of humanity will cease to exist. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I hope they remember you.
Shout out to Thanos. Any last words, fellas? And
Yo,
AC.
I'm still stuck on the movie. I'm still stuck on the movie. Especially when he had Iron Man with he stabbed him in the gut.
Oh, I thought Iron Man was the fuck out of here.
Iron Man was good, though.
Iron Man was
weapons. He was killing.
Look, real quick, before closeout, Iron Man was putting in work. Mm-hmm. Doctor Strange was putting in work.
Mm-hmm. Rejuvenated Thor.
Oh my God.
Thor. But we saw that in Ragnarok. He had finally met. He
and gets into his shit.
Some nerd shit that Some nerd shit that I found out. When I guess when they get on with Tony Stark get on the ship and he calls for I forgot what was it, like number 17. Like he told us launch number 17.
Yeah.
It had something to do with the comic book where Spider-Man dies. He died like the comic book had something where he died because he
basically threw a gem to let the real comic dudes know.
But speaking of Spider-Man, I got this gem real quick. This is my last word. Spider-Man. You watch the movie, right? Mm-hmm. Out of everyone that dies, everyone that fades away at the end of this movie, Spider-Man was the only person that knew he was dying.
That spider sense, though. That's what I thought it was. I don't know.
It's deeper than that.
Okay, let's talk about it.
He was on Titan. Everyone else, the whole snap happened in Wakanda.
Right. And
there was only a few people in that area that seen what was going on. No one else knew what the fuck was happening. Mm-hmm. But Spider-Man knew he was dying.
I would have to go with the spider sense thing.
He about to curveball us.
Because the spider sense happened in that movie. His first spider sense is at the beginning when his hair stood up. Yeah. So you're gonna tell me that from the first spider sense to the second spider sense, he knew he was dying?
Yeah, because
his spider sense isn't futuristic. It's like immediate awareness that something is wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
And he definitely said something that was like, I feel funny.
Yeah, I don't feel right. He knew it was. He knew it wasn't right.
Was there anybody else who said anything before?
No, everybody just fade away. Mid-sentence. Where you at?
Nah, Dr. Strange said some last words. He's like,
Dr. Strange seen that shit.
This is the only way.
He already seen it, though.
He saw it.
He already saw it.
He knew. He did. He gave that time stone because he knows what's going on.
Because before he even went back anything. What he say to Spider-Man and Iron Man? He said, if it comes to protecting the stone, I'm gonna let y'all
I'm
niggas
sorry.
Yeah, he did.
And then he went through the possibilities.
And then he
as
ended
soon
up
as
giving
Tony
the
Stark
stone
about
away.
to die, he was like, fuck it. You
And
got
then
shit.
he said to Iron Man, this is the only way or something.
Yeah,
That was his last
Yeah.
words before he faded
before he
out.
faded away.
But what? I feel like you have another theory or something because you giving me the
Yeah,
vibe
what is
like
this? Like,
fuck your Spidey sense theory. What do you think?
I think that you're gonna wait until next.
oh, come on, man.
Boom! Final words, son. The Hulk was a bitch. I love you, Hulk, but you need to come out. Spider head, Spider senses. Everybody was good except for Black Panther, and
nobody
we out
watched-
this
Hold on,
bitch.
And
Black
nobody
Panther-
watched that joint before y'all leave or after y'all leave.
And hold up, Black Panther is Wakanda. So Wakanda and Black Panther are synonymous with each other. So Wakanda has everything to do with Black Panther. I don't even
And
know.
Wakanda got everything to do with Kanye West.
In the comics, Shuri became Black Panther.
Yeah, and that's what
yeah,
they're thinking
yeah,
that she may become
I
him.
think
All
it
right,
might
for a
happen.
little while.
Anyway.
We can go through this all
We
night.
could be here all night.
Let's just say shout out to Thanos for getting the world together in one snap.
Yes.
Only real niggas can snap once and get everybody in order. You and Beyonce, the only two niggas. Only two motherfuckers that can do that.
And Rip Clint.
Rest in peace.
Bang.
Brother, you would have loved that movie. Love you. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Wise guys out.
How to improve your dining room by the Home Depot. New wood floors, new paint on the walls. Sure, you know us for that. But how about a new dining room table? Matching chairs? Bar stools? How about free and flexible delivery with easy online returns? Now you can explore decor in a whole new way. Save now on furniture. Everything for your home. Everything from HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done. U.S. only, valid through September 9th. Limitations apply.
Now through Sunday, get to Kohl's and save big. Shop hundreds of epic deals. No coupons needed. Plus, get Kohl's Cash. Gear up for fall with new athletic shoes for the family. $49.99 and under. Active tees and shorts for the family are just $9.99 and under. And save on kitchen must-haves like Instant Pot and NutriBullet. Now, $59.99 and under. Plus, get fast and free store pickup. Find a little more this fall. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles and September 13th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.